This is Pav BHAMBRA here for PSB Sports. I'm with promoter Frank Warren here. Frank, we've just had a very lively press conference for Gervonta Davis and Liam Walsh. How do you see it going?
What, the press conference?
Yeah,
the
press conference.
It was interesting, wasn't it? You know, there was obviously a lot of emotion there from Liam's two brothers.
Yeah.
And you know, they're obviously right behind their brother. And you know, and Floyd is what he is. Floyd, he's a very colourful guy, and he's he's the most famous boxer without a doubt in the world, and the standout boxer of his generation. And now he's promoting, and it's been brilliant to work with him. So we've had a good press conference, and I'm quite sure we're going to get a great fight.
I believe in terms of from the tickets aspect, I mean, Ryan Walsh said to me that they've sold £60,000 worth of tickets.
I think it's a bit more than that now, because they apparently ordered some more tickets this morning. So, but it's great, you know, it's fantastic. So they're going to have it there. The old Farmy Army are going to be down, or the Barmy Army, whatever they call them. They're all going to be down there, and and that adds to the atmosphere. So it's going to be a great atmosphere.
Frank, also, in terms of the presser, when I was doing the interviews with the fighters and stuff like that, Michael, Ryan and Liam, they all said that, you know, Floyd was very particular about speaking for Gervonta. They didn't really hear much from Gervonta. What do you make of that?
I like it. You know, he does do that, and that's what he brings to the table. He brings, you know, if Floyd weren't involved, I'm quite sure that, you know, we wouldn't get the attention we were getting for the fight, and it's good for him, good for Liam that he is, because everybody's going to see that fight. And if Liam does what I hope and believe he can do, then we're going to see something special on the night, and they're all going to know. I mean, the fight's being broadcast live back to the States on Showtime. It's on BT and Box Nation. It's you know, it's got all the ingredients for a cracking fight, and this guy in the States is the new big thing. He's the one that they all think is going to be the next Floyd Mayweather. So we will see. Absolutely,
and also in terms of the undercard as well, you got an array of young talent there. Joe Pickford, Anthony Yard, a lot of fighters. Also, Anthony Yard fighting for the Southern Area title. Yeah. So, what do you make of some of the youngsters on the undercard?
I'm pleased. I mean, they're all guys lining their trade. There's some good fights. There's some good 50-50 fights on there, and we've been on a bit of a roll lately with some of the undercards and some of the main events we've had on BT and Box Nation. And I think this show is going to be up there with them. The main event's superb, and the undercard, you know, there's some really good fights. You know, Joe Pickford fighting Aaron, both 12-0. You know, that's going to be something in itself. I think they've had 24 fights between them, and they've got 19 knockouts between them. So that's going to be exciting.
Absolutely, and Frank, also, if you can, so far you've had 3 very big shows so far on BT Sport. You've had Manchester, Leicester, and Leeds. Yeah. From your perspective, how's everything gone so far?
I think it's been good. I mean, everybody's enjoyed the shows. They've been very competitive. The fights, the undercards have been great. The main events have been great. And I'm sure, as I said earlier, this one's going to be the same. So we've just got to keep going onwards and upwards. You know, we've only just started with BT, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get it really established. Excuse me, but we will do.
Additionally, Frank, you know, in terms of the fight itself with Walsh and Davis, it was mentioned there by John Borland that, you know, Davis a huge favourite with the bookies, but we interviewed Liam on Friday as well, and he was in a very confident mood. He says that he sees things in Davis which he can exploit. How do you see the main event going? Obviously, you're going to back your man.
I fancy my man to win. I'm hoping that they've taken this fight for granted, and I think it's going to be you know, I think if Liam's going to win a world title, this is the fight he's going to do it for him. You know, he's capable. He's a good fighter. He's solid. He's smart. The fact that he's had those injuries over the years, I think that's in some ways stood him in good stead, because obviously he's not a shop-worn guy. He's a winning fighter, undefeated, and he's smart, and I think his head, you know, he's obviously, as he's got older, he's got more mature, and he's mature in his thoughts and the way he behaves. So I think you know, he's gonna give this guy some problems.
Also, Frank, in terms of future fight dates and any other news, do you have any other news
no, we'll
coming?
Get this one out of the way, and then we'll be on that straight after the fight. So we'll talk about that after the fight tonight.
Okay, Frank Warren. Well, thank you very much for your time today. It was a great presser. Lots of entertainment, and we'll see you tomorrow at the weigh-in.
Look forward to it.